Hello, welcome. What are we drawing? We're drawing this thing. I don't want to spoil too much, but I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. Yeah, really happy with how it's going. Um, there's definitely a more efficient way I could go about doing this, but I am just genuinely enjoying toiling away at it slowly. I probably won't be talking much. Well, I'm just focusing on drawing. I don't really feel that talkative, you know. Hello. Thanks. Yeah, I'm really happy with the detail of this guy. It's going really well. Hope you're good, dude. Yeah. Doing great. I know thumbs don't have 3 segments, by the way. I just intentionally making it like weird looking. Also, so I can like spare myself from drawing a billion hands. Maybe I'll break one of them. It would also be weird if all hands are perfectly intact. That makes sense to have a few of them broken, I guess. Have this one, just that. It'll be a little smaller. Love your process, clean, strong lines. I see them more as scribbles, but thank you for the compliment. I hesitate to call it line art, honestly, because, well, no, it is line art. It is line. My process has changed throughout my, or, yeah, over time it's just changed. I used to do sketches and then did line work on top of them. But I really liked the energy that sketches had, and I didn't want to lose that in the line work, so eventually I moved to just cleaning up sketches instead, like this. So I just started cleaning up the sketch, so I can keep sort of those subtle little shapes that give it that feeling, you know, that I might lose if I were to actually start a proper line layer. And I like how dirty it looks as well. I'll have this. What brush pack are you using? I'm just using one of Krita's base brushes. And the brush really doesn't matter. I highly recommend not getting obsessed about brushes, or not caring too much about brushes. Uh, it does help convenience, I guess, like some brushes can make things more convenient, but in the end it is literally just personal preference. You'll make the best art with whatever brush you like using most, or feel most comfortable with. There's not a magic brush that just makes it look good. The brush I use for sketching is just a brush that is this. No sensitivity, no thickness variation, nothing. And then for everything else, like for this, I sketch, I color, I do the line work with the same brush because it's just a brush I like. That's the only reason. It's is it the best brush for all of those things? Probably not, but I like using it and I'm comfortable with it, so yeah. Are you formally educated or self-taught? What would recommend to people starting their art journey? Um, I am self-taught. That does not mean being self-taught is the best way to go about it. I very much believe that uh, different people learn and soak information up in different ways. So for some people, it just is more beneficial to be in a class uh, with a teacher and somebody who actually knows what the hell they're doing to help you guide through it and stuff, like an art school or something. And for some people, it's just better for them to figure to just like do it at home or whatever. Like it's a personal preference thing. Um, I don't have any advice for starting out as an artist. Um, well, I guess I do have one thing. Um, don't rush into like trying to get better quickly. Um, try to get yourself to actually like art first. Like, I see a lot of people like trying to speed run getting good at art, and in the process, they start hating it because it's just endless studies and stuff like that. Don't do that. Just actually like, it's gonna your art's gonna be shit. Uh, but just draw what you want, and find something you like drawing. Find the subject matters you're interested in, first and just enjoy the process, engross yourself in it before, thinking about like getting better or studying or whatever. Um, and also just if you're literally starting out, just drawing doesn't matter studying, just drawing improves you so quickly. Cause you're like a sponge. You're just soaking shit up at the start. So like any sort of drawing improves it. You don't have to like do actual proper studies. Just fucking draw first. You know? Speed or getting good quickly is not the end all be all of art, I don't think. You know? That's for me at least. Like if your goal is to get into the industry as quickly as possible, then no shit. You have to grind or whatever, but I didn't want to do that, so I didn't like go about it quickly. I like the way I learned art, or like the speed that I learned art at, it was incredibly inefficient. I'd say there 100% I could have gone about it more efficiently. I didn't do nearly as many studies as I could have. I didn't study things in a good way or whatever. But if I had the choice of going back and redoing it, I wouldn't, cause I feel like the way I like meandered around it and just focused on enjoying and drawing whatever the fuck I wanted and not like studying my ass off is a part of how I developed as an artist, and I wouldn't want to lose that, you know? And I actually enjoyed it, like there's been no part of my art journey that I would think of as painful. Like, God, I was just slogging and studying my ass off. That month was horrible or something. No, because I never forced myself into that. I've always like taken it slow, which means I improved slow, but it also means my love for art has only grown. I have no resentment for it. I have not had any negative experiences burning myself out just studying a fucking head or something. Because I've just been sort of going about it at a brisk pace, just strolling through the field of art, making it sound like a fucking. But what you calling art here? The drawing shit. That's what I'm calling art. I'd say drawing shit is art. you know. Are you planning on streaming more? I enjoy looking at your process with your work. I don't know. It really depends on my mood, because I'm not really like um a very talkative. Uh, I have a low social battery. Like sometimes I feel like streaming, sometimes it's just not the right time. So I can't like have a streaming schedule because I can't force myself to stream when I really just don't feel like it. It's just miserable. So yeah, I don't know. It depends. I might stream more. I might not. I'm vibing with your art here, my friend. I too am trying to reimagine a splixon. I don't know what that is. As something between a mammal cell and an axolotl. That sounds interesting. Why would one want to draw shit? That's not the prettiest nor the coolest thing to draw. Why would one want to draw shit? That's not. I don't know. Because I like it. That's literally the only reason. I like doing it. I like coming up with shit. Uh, it might not be everyone's shit, but it's my shit. And I like my shit. Don't touch my shit. Yeah, drawing shit is fun. Doesn't even have to be drawing. Creating anything is art by definition. Yeah, yeah. Literal shit, by the way, as a joke. I mean, some people draw shit. Like literal shit. I don't know. I think there was an artist that actually drew with shit. I don't remember, though. Some weird... I think there was an artist that drew with period blood. That was something. But maybe I'm remembering wrong that there was also one that drew with shit. Not like on the daily. I think it was just one art piece. It was shit, but maybe I'm remembering that wrong and mixing it up with the period blood one. Yeah, I'm definitely not in a rush to finish this piece. Like I'm just slowly working on it. You know, just chugging along. Pretty gay. I don't know if I don't think that's the right descriptor for that. I think it is. Okay. Okay, cool. Um, no, that's not. How do I hide user on this channel? Like that? Okay, there you go. It feels weird having someone say you're my biggest inspiration right now. Because, yeah, it's just weird, you know? Not in a negative way, by the way. I'm not calling you weird or anything. It's just a weird feeling, you know? And I've still definitely not gotten used to it, because I have had people say that more than once now. Like, huh. Still not quite sure how to respond to it. Bro got sent to the Shadow Realm. Oh, yeah. You know, I think it's kind of... Yeah, I just won't comment on. Did you actually turn up your stream volume this time? Yes, I added gain. Um, I I thought about it and I was like, oh right, I can add a gain filter in OBS to make myself louder. So that's what I did. So I'm actually like audible now. Yeah, that took way longer for me to realize than I want to admit. Do you ever struggle seeing the positive side of your own art? Taps my chin. What do you mean, the positive side of my own art? positive side of my own art. What do you mean by that? Like seeing it being good? Like seeing, like liking it? Or like seeing if why it's even worth doing? You could never think it looks enough, even if people tell you it looks nice. Well, that's always the case, right? I feel like that's like most of the time for all artists. That's just the baseline state you're in, you know? I don't know. I don't know how I deal with it. I guess I just think about it as I don't know. I don't know. I definitely have those feelings. I don't know how I've gotten over them though. I just enjoy it, I guess. I still don't think my art's good, or like as good as it can be, right? Sometimes. Yeah, own worst critic and all that. You know, I have no idea how I wouldn't say I've gotten over it, but I've definitely like just been better at tuning it out and being like, well, I'm still enjoying art. You know, it's not ruining my experience of making art. Yeah, no idea what I'm doing or how I got over that. Because now that I think about it, yeah, I don't think of that as much anymore, or have it affect me as much as it probably used to. But I don't know when that changed or why it changed. Maybe I did just get good. Maybe it's because I don't dwell long on stuff. I don't dwell on artworks that much. Like, as soon as I get bored of something, I just try to move on and don't like. I'm still working on getting better on that sometimes. Or sometimes I still get like bogged down in the thoughts of like, God, this sucks, you know, and I have to just get through it and finish it. But then I realize like, oh, I can just throw it away and move on to the next thing. You know, like I don't spend that much time on each artwork individually. And if I don't feel motivated enough to finish an artwork, then I'm not like I don't force myself to finish it anymore. Then I just consider it that maybe the design or something about the artwork is still not enough to encourage me to like if an artwork is good enough, I'll have enough motivation to finish it. Like I think I'm getting good at like working with my intuition. If I have enough motivation to finish an artwork, then it's probably good. Then I'll be, you know, happy enough with it to finish it. But if I really have to like force myself to finish it and I'm like, God, I hate this, then maybe it is actually not that good of an art piece, you know? Maybe there's something internally is screaming trying to tell me that this is not worth it. There's still something missing in the design, or it's just lacking something still, or I should leave it be for now and come back to it later. You know, telling me that it's good. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that could help. Yeah. At this point, I'm more of the opposite, really. Not in the sense where I don't want people complimenting. It's more like as soon as I post something like a video or whatever, I just try to not look at anything of the responses because I just honestly don't want to know what people think about it. Because maybe I don't know why. Maybe it's because I feel like it's personal or something. But to me, it's just that I finished it. I'm just throwing it on the YouTube channel. I'm like, okay, then I don't want to look at it anymore. Don't tell me what people think about it. Just move on to the next thing. Oh, whoops! I forgot the. Already talk about the thing your girlfriend made? Uh, what do you mean? What is there to talk about? Talking, yeah, posting a video like it's a risky text to someone you like. Exactly. It feels embarrassing in some sense. I don't know why. You know, I don't think it should be embarrassing because I don't really. I I want to believe that I don't really put a lot of myself in my work, you know, so I don't know why I would personally feel embarrassed to share it and not like be scared of what people think of it or whatever. But I guess I do put a lot in my work, even though it's not like maybe that apparent, you know, because it's not like it's a self-portrait or like a piece opening my heart to show people. But I guess for me, this is what I care about, like cool little concepts and shit. So it is a lot of myself, even though it doesn't look like it, maybe. You can never not draw yourself. True. True. This is a self-portrait, actually. If you didn't know, I am like a 12-armed statue monster thing with ornate details. That is what I am. And my hand hurts, because I just tried to eat some random soldier, and he stabbed me in the hand. Oh, sorry, that's just me taking the piss. Uh, but yeah, I think, yeah. People have been hating on everything in the comments. If if they did, then I wouldn't know, because I've not been reading them. I'm too afraid to. I mean, I do read them a little bit, but mostly I'm just moving from one thing to another. What bothers me with this thing is that it's really just arms and torsos. Yeah, that's what I like about it, is that it's just arms and torsos. Or you mean bother like in a good way, where it's like uncomfortable to look at? I think it's, I don't know if I've fully managed to make it look as creepy as I could. They haven't been. I know. I think. Yeah. I have seen negative comments uh of my work or my videos. I have seen them, you know. I know there are people that don't like it. Um but I guess I'm pretty good at having it not really affect me. I think mostly it's because it doesn't make me sad more than it just confuses me. because when I think of something I don't like, I just don't interact with it. You know, when I don't like something, I just don't bother. So when I see people that don't like it comment, I'm like, so why are you here? You don't have to be here. So I guess the overwhelming confusion of why they would even bother to comment blocks out the sadness I would feel if I actually took in their statement. Can you do the dance for us, please? That means they care about you? I don't know. No, it's just confusing because I'm like, okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's just a weird part of the internet where you just feel like there's just some people out there that just think everything's for them, and if it doesn't fit them, they're confused why it's there in the first place, even though, you know. Uh, what was that? Like somebody coined that in some way. They called it like the soup video or something, where it's like in the comments section of a bean soup video, there were some comments that said, "But what if I don't like beans? Can I replace it with anything else?" In a video about bean soup, and you know, why the fuck are you there if you don't like beans? Why are you in a video about bean soup if you don't like beans? And why are you asking for a bean replacement in a video about bean soup? Go to a place that doesn't have bean soup. I was literally writing something about that. Yeah, that's my favorite. I guess that's why like uh I the negative comments really don't affect me because it's just confusing. It's like, why the fuck are you here? Obviously, I know, like, yeah, I get it that some people won't jive with it, some people won't like it. Why are you here? Place everything in the why does oh that's the most funny fucking ones. It's like, yo, I replaced the main ingredient with something that really doesn't fucking work, like really shouldn't work and shouldn't ever be put in the recipe. This recipe tastes disgusting. Who thought of this? Wasn't that like a brownie recipe where someone changed something in a brownie recipe to something else because they didn't like chocolate? Like, I changed the stuff in the brownie recipe to fucking I'm just gonna say something uh exaggerate, like to mayonnaise, because my husband doesn't like chocolate. So I changed all the chocolate in the brownie recipe to mayonnaise, and it tastes disgusting. 1 star. They're so good. It scares me to know people like that exist. It is really terrifying. Honestly, worse than any cosmic horror I could imagine is the horror of stupid people existing among us. Because they actually exist, you know. Cosmic horror, it's like outside of my comprehension, you know, and it's but this is like it's there. It is they exist. Mayonnaise brownie with and they can vote. I mean, with voting, I don't know about voting. I'm not in America, so I don't know about the. Well, I guess over here there's stupid people too, and they can also vote, so I should. But I don't vote either. Some people wouldn't be happy with that. I think one of my friends got really pissed when they found out that I don't like contribute to votes. But I think it's the best thing that I can do is to just not vote. Uh, and my reasoning behind it is compared to the average Thai citizen that actually has to interact with the economy and you know the things that those kinds of policies and who you vote for affects. I'm so far detached from that because I'm just in my room drawing and staring at a screen most of the day, not even seeing the sun. And I only go out, like, scuttle out of my little cave to buy some chicken or whatever. And I'm so detached from, like, I didn't listen to any of the speeches or any of that or any of that. It'd be an insult for me to fucking vote just randomly because I just don't have. I don't know. I don't know any of the shit they're voting for. I'm too detached from it. You know. What if they're trying to raise the price of chicken? Well, my way of thinking about. I mean, this is. I guess you could say that it's like hopeless thinking. But the way I think about it is just I'm not gonna be the one to change it. You know? Like I'm just an artist. That's what I'm good at. That's one of the only things I'm good at. My vote's not gonna fucking do anything. If the world's gonna end, it's gonna end. Um I guess I somewhat resonate with the stranger in that sense. Where I'm sort of just I feel like I've brought into this world as the world comes to an end, you know, I've just been brought here to be a witness to it, you know, a stranger looking from afar. Because I'm not gonna fucking change anything. So if it's gonna end, it's gonna end. I'd rather just do what I like while it does its thing. I know I'm not an observer, like I'm in it. I'm in the world that's ending, but it just feels so hopeless to the point where I'm like, if I spend the rest of my days trying to fix it or do something about it, I feel like I'd wasted more than if I just did what I'm doing now, which is drawing, because I like drawing. So at least I feel a little fulfilled, you know? Which is kind of selfish, I guess. Will you participate in the war? In what war? Like World War III, like the one that's gonna end all wars? The Doomsday I mean, no. This might be a little grim, but genuinely, if it does come to the time where, like, the world is, you know, like, destroying itself and all the countries are fighting each other, if I get drafted or something like that, I'm just gonna kill myself. Or, like, break my legs or something like that so I can stay home. Because I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. No, but I'm not a fighter. Like, it'd just be a waste of resources to put me out there, just logistically. You know, I'm not even saying, like, I'd be scared. That's one thing. Yeah, no shit, I'd be scared. But also, I just wouldn't. Why would I do that? I don't want to do that. So putting me there would just be a waste. I'd piss myself and then get shot in the head. So I just end it. Like, what's the point? You know, I'm just a waste of resources. You're putting me out there. I'd rather not. You know, same thing. I'd do the same shit if the apocalypse start or something. Cause like I don't have any of like survival skills or anything. You know, I don't have those fantasies of like God, if only there was a zombie apocalypse, then I can finally show my chops as a man and like be the hero. Fuck no. I like my comforts. I like my nice air-conditioned room, sitting in a chair and drawing for a living. If I need to like hunt zombies and fucking hunt random wildlife, fuck no, no thanks. I'm too weak for that shit. Yeah. No, it's not gonna be a climactic resolution. It's just gonna get more and more shit. It's not gonna be like a doomsday kind of apocalypse style event. Still, if I ever get drafted, I'm gonna be biggest friendly. What? I'm doing the biggest friendly fire I can before going out. Jesus Christ. I mean, that's not a way I'd think about it either. That's a horrible thing to do. What the fuck? No, don't do that. I mean, do you think the other people you're friendly firing aren't miserable like you are? Like, they also don't want to fucking be here. You don't drag them with you. That's just mean. Yeah, they don't want to be here as much as you don't. But you said the world's gonna end anyway. Yeah, but it doesn't have to be by my hands. What the fuck? If it's gonna end anyway, then you don't have to do anything. That's the nice part. Have them go out by their own volition, whatever fucking way they want to do it. I'm only concerned with how I'm going out. Yeah, let's end this conversation about this topic here though, because it is very sad and grim, and it's gonna get the fucking yeah. It's, no, it's an art chat. Jesus, why are we talking about this stuff? What what foot arm by choice? What foot arm? What's a foot arm? Foot arm? The fuck is a foot arm? He can't ignore a foot arm if all 50 of us demand it. I can. Watch me. He can't ignore us. No, I definitely can. You are a tiny quarter of my screen at the moment. I can literally just open the drawing app all the way, and I'd be none the wiser about what the fuck you guys are talking about. They want to replace one of the hands with one singular foot? No. That would ruin the whole aesthetic. That would look stupid. Just one foot. It looks stupid. You're right. I know. If the whole theme of the creature is hands and torsos, and then there's just one foot, that's gonna look stupid. No shit. Add a foot arm, please. No. Would you rather have the ability to clone yourself or have technopath? The fuck is technopathy? Is that the ability to control electronics? Technopathy? Why? Why would I want that? I mean, I would want neither. Um, mentally control technology. Yeah, no. Because if I can mentally control technology, that still means I can still control it within the bounds of what it can do. Which, what's the point of that? What am I gonna do? Like, am I suddenly gonna become a fucking supervillain? No, if I get technopathy, I'll just draw on a computer with my mind instead of my hand, but it'd still be at the same pace, because it's not like I'll become a super genius. I'd still be the same Simon, just being able to do stuff without touching it with my hands. Um, free bank transfer? No. Why the fuck would I suddenly become a supervillain and like steal people's money or whatever? And I don't know how to do that. I feel like technopathy is the ability to control it. That doesn't mean I know how to do it. So I still wouldn't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, I still need to know how to steal somebody's bank whatever shit, right? And I don't know how to do that. And for cloning, I wouldn't want to clone myself either. That'd be a bad idea because I feel like I would hate myself. I would immediately start a fight with the other clones of myself. We'll get into a big brawl. Uh, and then that's just not gonna be good. You could move. Yeah, but there's no robots here, dude. We have buffaloes, and for from my knowledge, buffaloes are not technology. So they won't care. I don't got robots here. I'm not like I'm not sitting next to fucking headquarters of Boston Dynamics. Yes, I am. I am sort of getting rage baited because I just feel like technopathy or whatever the fuck it is just seems like such a useless thing. Maybe in some people's hands it would be useful, but in my hands, nah. I don't know what the fuck I'd do with that. You lack imagine. I know. Specifically in the sense of using technopathy, I lack imagination because I don't know what the hell I do with that. But yeah, I wouldn't do clones either because they'd beat each other up, get into an argument or something. Yeah, I don't think I'd agree with myself, and that'll just be tedious. it depends if the clones are autonomous. I mean, if they're clones, then I feel like they would just be more of me. And in that case, then yeah, they'd have autonomy, which means they'd they'd hate each other. They'd start a fight. Would your girlfriend prefer two Simons or technopathy? I don't fucking know. I think she's sick enough of one of me. I don't think she needs two. One's enough of a headache. Oh, I forgot to draw this hand. But free food? Question mark. What? What do you mean free food? Which one? Clones? Clones? Free food? What? Or you mean technopathy? I guess you can like hack a vending machine or some shit. See, I have some imagination. You could hack a vending machine. If I can find one. See, again, the issue I think is just my location as well. I don't think I've seen a vending machine in my city. I don't think they exist here. So yeah, I wouldn't have. There's just vendors, like people vendors. Like, so it'd be useless there. If I hack their like register to have my food be free, they'll think it's bugging out and they'll call the manager. So that wouldn't work. So yeah, it's just useless. Hack a bidet. That's not technology. That's just water pressure. What the fuck? It's just a hose. It's like saying hack the end of a hose. To do what? Hack a urinal? What fucking sci-fi future are you guys in that urinals have like technology in them? Hack a wheel. Oh god. Okay. I'm not talking to you guys anymore. What the fuck are you guys on about? None of that makes sense. Look, I'm just we're ending it there. Technopathy is stupid. It's useless in my hands, at least. It's useless in my hands. You guys are in some sort of cyberpunk future where everything has fucking technology in it, and you're immediately gonna turn into a like mastermind criminal when you get your hands on those powers. I can't think of a single thing I can use it on. What powers would be useful for you then? I feel like really minor powers I would enjoy. Like, okay, I get the appeal of overpowered things like time stop or teleportation or something like that. Honestly, if I got to choose a power, I feel like I would want to choose something that doesn't outright trivialize living. I feel there's a beauty to it. So I wouldn't want to be like completely just cheat code my way out of everything, because then soon after that it'll be, you know, like it'll become existential and be like, if I'm the god of everything and can control my surroundings, what's the point, you know, kind of deal. And I don't want to do that. So I'd get something like really small, just like convenient, explosive shit. What the fuck would you do with that? Explosive shit? Not even your shit is explosives that you can like throw out, which would still be gross. No, just explosive diarrhea. You just have a bad stomach. But yeah, no, I just have like um oh, what if it's the power to get a good rest every night? Guaranteed you get the best fucking rest and feel the most refreshed and ready to do something the next day. I feel like that would be the best power. Because it wouldn't change anything, you'd still be going through your life, but you'd just be feeling great. I'd just be feeling tip-top shape every fucking day. That'd be amazing, I'd say. Because I don't want to change shit, you know? I'd still want to be, like, chilling in my room. I don't want to... Like, if I... Oh, think about this as well. Think about this. If the power is too strong, you're gonna get, like... the government coming after you or something, or trying to hire you, or some like secret organization trying to like kidnap you or take advantage of your powers or prevent you from using the powers or like do experiments on you. So it's like if it's too strong, it's gonna call attention to you. So again, just the ability to have a good night's rest. I feel power to have intense motivation and self-control. Yeah, yeah, I can see that too. That's yeah, that'd be nice too. Mini shit bumps. What is it with you and shit? What, lucid full control dreams every time would be sick? Eh, a little less a little less hyped about that, because that doesn't really, you know, it's like playing a video game every night. Then, oh, I just want to play a little video game every night, but then you know you wake up and nothing changed. I feel like I'd run out of scenarios. I'd come up with God, fuck. Yeah, I think I can come up with like 5 cool things I can probably dream about if I could control my dreams. And then I'd just run out. I'd just be like, well, what now? You know? Kinda out of ideas. Can't come up with another cool scenario. I rode a dinosaur. I I did a sick backflip on a trampoline, and all my child friends went, "Oh!" And I had a really good cookie, and then that'd be it. That'd be it. I ran out of dreams. Really good cookie. Free DoorDash power. Uh. What about the ability to perfectly describe your mental image to people? I don't know. Perfectly describe your why what would I use that for? I guess I'd become a writer? Some shit? Like that makes me deviate from the path I'm on right now. I don't really want to change up my act. I don't know. I nod and my waiter's eyes glow and he cries a tear of joy because it understands my order perfectly without me uttering a word. From the soul. It's not like, "Oh, I want pat kapao mukop in words." It's like in the soul. He feels it. He's like, "I get it. I get it. Pat kapao mukop." You know, and he cries a tear, a beautiful tear. Perfect communicate. Honestly, yeah. I feel like perfect communication might be good because that is one of my concerns. Definitely, 100%. Like one of my greatest fears is just being misunderstood. I really, really dislike when people just don't misunderstand what I'm trying to say. It's even worse if it's like an argument and they run with it. Doesn't that just make you want to tear your skin off? Has that happened? Like, obviously that's happened to everybody, right? Where it's like, you say something and they didn't get it the way you meant it, and they just run with it, and you're just like, oh, like, stop! Reset the fucking conversation right now! Are you kidding me? You can't even go back. You can't have them, like, you can't re-explain it to them, because it's an argument, you know? Like, the emotions are heightened, they're not gonna listen to the second pass and be like, oh, never mind, I misunderstood you. Fuck though, they ran with it, and you just like I'm fine with having an argument. I think I'm fine with having an argument, but being misunderstood in an argument, that's the worst. We're almost done with the creature. My God. Power to beam period cramp pains onto anyone you think. What the fuck? Why wouldn't you just want to be able to not have period cramps? Why have to Im- move it on to somebody else? What's the maliciousness of that? Why not just the power to just not have period cramps? No, I want to I want to move it to someone else. The fuck? I never heard you speak Thai before and didn't expect to hear Pat Kapao Mukop in a perfect Thai accent. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm Thai. Power of testicular nah, that's just evil. What, like, if I had a nemesis, I wouldn't wish that upon them. I, like, come on. Testicular torsion, that's just dirty. That's foul. Like, even if I was a superhero with the powers of testicular torsion, I feel like I would be an anti-hero. Like, I would not garner the respect of my community with that kind of power. Like, every time I fight a supervillain and they get carted off into jail just screaming, clutching their balls, like, instead of the 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 crowd cheering for me, they just like shake their head in solemn with like disappointment. They're just like, "Come on, man." Like, I get he was gonna blow up that orphanage, but like, really, really, you twisted his balls. That's not cool. If I had the power, I'd beam the period cramp to my favorite character. What? I mean, that adds an even another layer to the power. So you mean you're beaming the period cramps into a fictional character's body? So you are you putting life into them as well? Like, are they conscious now? Is this fictional character, does it exist and then experience period cramps? What the fuck? Why does this power have so many layers to it? Basically, you have ideal vocals. That doesn't make sense. It does have to be. Hmm? What? ทำไมเป็นหน้าสองชั้นเหมือนเป็นหน้าอยู่ในหน้าเหมือนเขาใส่ชุดหนังอะใส่ชุดหนังที่ไหนที่ตรงไหนโอ้ยทำไมวิญญาณหายเลยอะวิญญาณหายไปไหนเอ๊ะเอ๊ะเอ๊ะเป็นเปล่าเป็นขาดชีวิตชีวาให้พูดตรงๆนะหมายถึงว่ามันขาดชีวิตชีวาของสเก็ตสเก็ตมันมีชีวิตอันนี้ตายแล้วก็อาจจะต้องวาดถ้าเป็นเขาแกลองทำเหมือนเขาตามใจนะเพราะมันเป็นคนละแนวกันเนาะแต่แบบของกูก็คือกูจะวาดสเก็ตแล้วหลังจากนั้นทำความสะอาดสเก็ตแทนเนี่ยมันเป็นเลเยอร์เดียวกันเพราะกูก็สังเกตเหมือนกันว่าหลายรอบตอนที่กูวาดสเก็ตแล้วก็หลังจากนั้นวาดงานเส้นทับแล้วก็ลบสเก็ตออกมันก็ดูเหมือนมันขาดอะไรสักอย่างอะเห็นไหมแล้วถ้าทำแบบนี้แทนมันก็จะเหลือชีวิตชีวาของสเก็ตมันก็จะไม่หายไปนั่นแหละอ๋อคนในแชทเขาถามว่าเราคุยกันเรื่องพลังอยู่ถ้าอยากถ้าเลือกที่จะมีพลังอะไรได้แล้วเขาถามว่าเอ่อระหว่างกูสามารถแยกร่างได้หลายคนก็คือกูแค่โคลนตัวเองเป็นหลายคนหรือสามารถควบคุมเทคโนโลยีด้วยจิตสมองได้แบบไม่แตะฮะไม่จะใช้ทำเหี้ยอะไร
อย่างของทุกคน
ไม่
ชอบเสือ
เทคโนโลยีควบคุมเทคโนโลยีด้วยสมอง
เทคโนโลยีก็ควบคุมความแล้วก็ไปดูข้อมูลของคนอื่นได้ไง
ไอ้เหี้ย okay so okay so she said techno whatever the one to control technology her reason is so she can um look at other people's drama like gossip so she can like invade chats and shit like that so basically infinite drama uh gossip for life you can just invade people's personal messages and see what the hell is going on in them that's her reasoning that's so fucked up จริงดิเพื่อไปเสือกดราม่าคนอื่น gossip farmer girlfriend's so real
แล้
for
วเขา
that
ก็จะสา
เนี่ย
มารถ
เขาก็บอกว่าเห็นด้วย
แล้วเขาก็สามารถ
what
ไป
the
ดู
fuck
ไปดูหนังที่มันต้องเสียตังค์ดู
bruh and she can watch the series that you like or any sort of Netflix or series or network that you have to pay for free. This is okay, fair enough. I guess you're right. I don't have good imagination because she immediately came up with a good reason why
ที่เรา
to
จะ
have
แย
it.
กร่างไปทำไมแยกล้างจานคนนึงซักผ้าเหรอ
Ugh. He said, "What's the point of having clones? Are you gonna have one like wash the dishes and the other one do the laundry or something?" เฮ้ยมันก็ไม่ได้สิเพราะว่าถ้าสมมุติว่ามึงต้องการมึงก็ต้องซักผ้าเพิ่มขึ้นด้วยเพราะมึงมีจำนวนเยอะขึ้น
ใช่ไง
Yeah. It's just gonna make laundry tedious, depending on how many clones you have. You just have so many fucking clothes.
เอ๊ะ
Uh,
เข้าธนาคารได้ด้วย
หรือมึงแต่มึงก็ต้องรู้สิว่ามึงควบคุมได้ยังไงแล้วมึงคิดว่าธนาคารเขาจะไม่สงสัยอ่ะจู่ๆเป็นมึงเพิ่มมา
ไม่อะ
ไม่แต่ในความคิดเห็นของกูก็คือ ถ้ามึงถ้ามึงควบคุมเทคโนโลยีได้ถ้ามึงควบคุมเทคโนโลยีได้ มันไม่ได้แปลว่ามึงใช้เป็น ถ้าสมมุติว่ากูควบคุมเทคโนโลยีด้วยสมองของกูได้ กูก็ใช้ไม่เป็นอยู่ดี
ใช้เป็นไงเขาอัจฉริยะที่รักเขาก็จะ
มึงเป็นอัจฉริยะตั้งแต่เมื่อไหร่
เขาก็มันก็มาพร้อมกับ
มันไม่ได้มาพร้อมกับ
แล้วมันก็จะเอาความรู้ทุกอย่างเข้า
ไม่ มันไม่ได้มาพร้อมกับ มันแค่บอกว่าควบคุมเทคโนโลยีได้ มันไม่ได้บอกว่ามึงรู้ทุกอย่างที่เทคโนโลยีนั้นใช้ยังไงแล้วก็ทำยังไงได้
เอ้าสมมุติเขาไปเทรดใช่ไหมเขาก็ควบคุมให้มันไอ้นี่เงินเข้าเงินออกตามที่เขาต้องการแบบ
Yeah, so
เทรด
she
เทร
could
ดเดอร์
so she says she'll control the stock market if she has technology power controlling powers. She'll control the stock market and then basically become a millionaire. Great. I still disagree. If I got those powers, I wouldn't know how to fucking use them. I guess you can just like I don't know. Smart, yeah. Okay, it's just me then. My bad. My bad, guys. That power's great. It's just me who's
เขาก็
bad
จะ
at
ควบคุม
imagining
ให้
scenarios.
YouTube แบบเด้งคลิปที่รักรัวๆๆคนก็จะเห็นทั่วโลกเลย
โกง
เอ้าพี่โกงอะไรก็มันเป็นพลังวิเศษ
ฮะ
พลังวิเศษเขา
มึงขี้โกง Yeah,
ไหน
yeah. She said she'll also like make it so my YouTube channel like pops into everybody's feed so you can just force more views and like control the YouTube algorithm. That's cheating. I'd say that's cheating. She's cheating. Cheating. ขี้โกง
นี่
Yeah. Yeah. It's cheating. Yes, cheating. พ่อแม่หยุดเถียงกันหนูกลัว Okay, sorry, my bad, my bad. Okay, it's done. Ta-da. Color it, draw boy. Okay, middle school bully, damn. I'll get to it. Hold on, let me fucking... The rest of the drawing ain't fucking rendered yet. Still gotta render the rest of it. You could almost call it human centipede. Yeah.
น้าผู้ชายอ่ะ
ผู้ชายเหรอ
อ่ะ
ไม่เหมือน
วาดหน้าผู้ชายไม่เป็นอะ
เอาหน้ากูเป็นตัวอย่าง หน้ากูตลกอย่างนั้นเหรอ หน้ากูตลกเหรอ
หน้าที่จะไม่เหมือนเกย์
ไม่เหมือนโอ้ So what is it? No spoilers. We're gonna know when the video comes out. Can't tell you. Tell you. One centipede. I guess. Fuck, music just stopped. Fish music. I'm listening to 1 hour of music for silly fish and other sea creatures. In case somebody wants to listen along, it's the 1 hour of music for silly sea creatures, silly fish and other sea creatures. Can you make more named plot characters? I love the designs. I don't know. I'll have to come up with them as I come up with them. I'm really bad at coming up with named characters. That's why I don't have that many. So, who knows? No shade, no tea, but are you neurodivergent? I don't know what that is. I've heard it. I've heard of neurodivergent, but I don't actually know what that means. I'll search it up. Even if I search it up and I have things that might correlate with it, I have not been diagnosed with it, so I don't know. I do have ADHD though. I have been diagnosed with that. Neurodivergent. Neurodivergent. Differing in mental or neurological function from what is considered typical or normal. Just weird? Well, thanks, that's really descriptive. Weird. Are you weird? I don't know. Neurodivergent just means weird? Not normal. Yeah. ADHD is a neurodivergence? Oh. I didn't know that. So is neurodivergence like a broader characteristic? Like just anything that is a diagnosable thing would make you be considered neurodivergent. Ah, okay. Yeah, then yes, I am neurodivergent. I have ADHD. I take drugs for it now. I didn't used to, because I didn't know I had it. You just yeah, it took the I literally have only started taking the drugs for it last year. I didn't know. I didn't know. No one knew. Yeah. But it does make a lot of sense. now thinking about it in the aftermath. Why are these dudes' shoes so fucking big? If this is his shoes are huge. Make these shoes smaller. There you go. Autism describes having difficulties adjusting to new predictions about changing situation. ADHD related to having issues with prioritizing what predictions to go with. Yeah. So yeah, ADHD is what I got. Um. Yeah. The drugs help a lot. Have helped a lot. Yeah. Good drugs. Drugs are great. That's my quote of the day. Love drugs. And I need to look up some pillars. I don't know what fucking pillars look like. Off to my Figma file. This is sort of what I want to go. Kind of. Let's also yoink some of these. Copy. Can't do that. Sick. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Low. I can see it well enough. Resolution. That.
ทำยังไงให้เหมือนผู้ชายล่ะในอนิเมะหน้าตาของผู้ชายกับผู้หญิงก็เกือบเหมือนกันไม่ใช่เหมือนกันอยู่แล้วก็เขาหน้าเข้มกว่าเนี่ยมีทางที่กว่ามีดั้งที่ชัดกว่าแล้วก็ตาเขาเล็กกว่าตาเล็กคิ้วใหญ่
ชายตาโตอ่ะ
มันก็จะเหมือนผู้หญิงเป็นไม่ได้
Okay, so what do the pillars look like? Um, where the fuck even? Okay, just roughing it out so I know. I'm gonna go piss. I'm back. This kind of looks like shit. Nope. I wish Simon survived. Still hear him sometimes. Damn. That was the last piss he ever took. So this is the base pillar. So I want to cut in somewhere. Simon, how do you feel surviving the incident? Feel great. I'm Simon. Having it be simple. Okay. All wonky. I care. Um. It kind of works to my favor that it's wonky. I'd embrace it.
Yeah, I'm embracing it. Having it be wonky is good. Makes it feel more weird. This is hands down amazing. Does French toast from French? Yes. The whimsical ocean animals are fiddling a tune into my ear right now. It's certainly very whimsical. Just coming to say cool art. Thanks. Appreciate it. Wow, so whimsical. So fiddly and diddly music right now. Just this. Feel whimsical. Feel a little like a little fairy. Share with the class. It's literally. I already told you. What I'm listening to at the moment is ocean dweller music. 1 hour of music for silly fish and other sea creatures. Musical note. And after this masterpiece, I'm gonna listen to bug music, or musical note. Bug music. 1 hour of silly tunes for bugs and little creatures. Musical note. This is the kind of vibe I love bugs. I love bugs too. Bugs are great. Bugs are amazing. Such little guys. Such poise. What is blessing my ears right now? You're welcome. You're welcome. Bugs are top 3 things of all time. Yeah, yeah.
I had to run through the list of top things in the world through my head real quick, and you know what? Yeah, top 3. Say. If we think about it from importance-wise, like if what would collapse the world if it didn't exist, bugs are definitely up there for sure. They're doing a lot. They might not be big, but they're doing big things. They're doing big things. Unsung heroes, truly. Especially the ones that we might sometimes think of as a nuisance. We have to maybe take a step back and apologize. Flies. Flies can sometimes be seen as a negative thing, you know, they are annoying, they are a pest, but in truth, they feed so much of the ecosystem. So much relies upon flies. What would the frogs eat? What the dragonflies eat? If not for flies. Dying from the mosquitoes. Well, mosquitoes are another thing. I can't think of a reason why the fuck those are a thing. But flies are big. Yeah, fuck mosquitoes. I'm avid mosquito hater. What would you talk about? What? What? What would you talk about? What would I talk about? If not insects. Oh, okay. Honestly, I would not like to talk about anything if not insects. Why do we need any other topic other than insects? I'm just getting baked. Well, baked? What? No, that means getting high. I mean, I'm just losing it slowly. Yep. Just yep. Reference. What the overhangs be like those actually? No, I don't like that. Um. No, 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 no. What am I doing? Make it a little stone lip. I think I need another one. Complicated. Your side window. แป๊บ talking about anything but lore. I don't want to share the lore right now. I'm keeping it for the video. Damn.
Hi. ขึ้น
อยากให้มัน
ตาสว่างหรือตาเปิดขนาดนั้นมันไม่ได้มีความสุขขนาดนั้นหรอกแล้วหัวต้องแบบ
ต่อมาอีก
ไม่ได้ย่อออกมาเอ็นไปข้างหลัง พออยู่ แต่ตาต้องอย่างนี้มากขึ้นอ่ะเนี่ยนี่เหรอเนี่ยไม่ใช่ละนี่ นี่ไงอ่าลองหาหน้าของลองค้นหาหนุ่มแอนิเมะที่ยิ้มอยู่ดิใน Google ลองหาภาพ
นี่ไง
ที่
ยิ้มตาโต
ไม่แต่แบบยิ้มเหมือนที่มึงต้องการในเน็ตสิแกก็ต้องหาแบบของแบบที่มึงต้องการก่อน นั่นสินะ
หนังสือก็มี
แต่มันไม่มีสิ่งที่มึงต้องการWhy is it so quiet in here? I'm not talking. Okay, let's add some floor tiles. I think those. Some floor tiles. I think I'm just gonna go with a sort of cobblestone. I can't be bothered to do like a actual pattern. Sounds like Terrarium music. Oh, you know what else I've been listening to? I've been listening to. Hold on. Okay. What I've been listening to is the piano guy from Reanimal. That really stuck with me. That piano soldier. And the song's just really nice. So I've been listening to that occasionally. Just really nice. Yeah, that's probably my favorite moment of that game was that piano guy. Such a moody scene. Yeah. And people just some people just recorded that and put it on YouTube and I'm listening to that. I weirdly enjoy the version with all the background sound more than the one without it. With the bombs going off and stuff and the chair creaking. Kinda adds to it. There you go, that's the floor done. I want to do the chair and table next. Can't wait for you to do the dance. Not gonna happen. It's fake news. I didn't actually do that dance. That's just a copycat in a costume did that dance. I never did that dance. sense. Share. A little too excited about the cure. think it's pretty much done. Ready for lighting. All this stuff up here you can't see. Anyway. Yeah, I think it's ready for lighting. So what I'm basically gonna do, I'm just gonna keep fiddling around with everything. Still, I think it's good. I do think I want this statue thing to be paler. Stands out a little bit from orange background. If you're trying to get into art, should I start with YouTube tutorials first? No, you should start by drawing first. Just draw. Draw shit you like. Don't think about getting better yet, just enjoy it first. Find your enjoyment. What do you like about it? Fall in love with it, then concern yourself with tutorials and stuff. The first most important thing is to actually like it. the moment I'm not concerned about filling everything in perfectly. I just need the color to look right enough afar, so I'm trying to avoid zooming in. Because the image has got to read from here. Should be able to tell what the hell is going on from far away. What's the centipede about? I'll make a video about it. Have you ever asked yourself what the president of China was actually saying? What? Are my messages visible? Yes, they are.
Do you like skeletons? Because I've always found them to be cool looking. Yeah, skeletons are neat. Skeletons are nice. How did you render and color this so fast? I've already like done a fair bit of the color before starting. And also, it's not really finished. It's very crude at the moment. The rendering's finished, yeah. But the color is definitely not. I'm just tweaking color more and more till I'm happy with it.
All your videos have reached over 100 views. Thank you. Thank you, I mean, for the "that looks amazing" comment. Good to flip the canvas once in a while. Brush the eyes. Divino. Divino. Oh, it just ceased to exist. Yeah, I guess I was bothered at first by the idea of not being able to show the whole creature, but I keep forgetting about. It's probably better not to show the whole creature. That's the point. Makes it scary. The shadows are messing me up. I want to stretch them quite far, but I'm not smart enough. my brain, my brain can't process shadow. Not a computer. Probably good enough. No. Good enough. The shadows don't have to be correct. I don't really care about them being correct. They just don't have to look. They just have to not look wrong. Like, not distract from the image. Knowing how centipede hunt, it's probably a grab and drag kind of capture method followed by a not so warm embrace or constriction, and if not sure if it thing needs to eat, however. I think that's enough for now. I'd take a break. Happy with how it's coming out. Need some more, but I'll get there. It's good enough for now. Keep working on it after, but I'm gonna take a break. Take care.